Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mommy Aesthetic. I hope you're all doing amazing. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how I made this front door hanging using Dollar Tree and Walmart items and supplies. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need these paint stir sticks from Walmart. They come 3 in a pack for $1.12. You're going to need a total of 7 sticks for this project, so you will need to buy 3 packs. You're going to need this messenger burlap bag from Dollar Tree, some wood stain, a hot glue gun or wood glue, jumbo size popsicle sticks, as well as the regular size popsicle sticks. A sponge brush from Dollar Tree, and a dish or container to put the wood stain in, a glove to protect your hands from the wood stain, and I use this wire jute cord that I found at Dollar Tree. Now you can use regular jute cord or nautical rope, whatever string or cord or ribbon of your choice, all can be found at Dollar Tree. A sanding block, letter stencils of your choice. Now these are from Dollar Tree, but the ones I actually ended up using are from Walmart. But it again is your preference. Dollar Tree has a wide variety of letter stencils that you can choose from. Some ribbon of your choice. These here are from Dollar Tree, and some florals of your choice. Again, these are from Dollar Tree. And then you're going to need something to cut your wood with. Now I got this hacksaw and handsaw from Dollar Tree, but if you have good craft scissors, those will work as well. And lastly, I have a wood burning tool, and I will explain to you what I use this for when I get to that part of the video, but this is completely optional. You don't have to use this. So starting off the DIY, I'm going to just mark off on each stick where I want to cut. So I'm just going to draw a line right where the handle stops, so that I just have a straight piece of wood. And I'm going to just mark off all 7 paint sticks before I cut them. all 7 sticks cut down, I'm just going to sand the edges to smooth them out. Okay, so now I'm just basically placing the sticks face down so that I can glue them together. Now I'm going to be putting the popsicle sticks on the back to attach them together. So the side that I want to be showing is what I'm putting face down. So now I'm taking my jumbo size popsicle sticks and I'm just going to place them on the top, middle, and bottom with some hot glue. I'm going to attach them. Now I made a little mistake here, which you'll see in a couple of minutes, and I will show you and explain how I fixed them. Okay, so you guys can see where I made my mistake. I only put the hot glue on the 3 spaces on the popsicle sticks, but what I should have done was put hot glue on each of the paint sticks. So that's what I'm going in and doing now. So next time I will definitely remember to put the hot glue on each stick and not just on the popsicle sticks. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my sponge brush and my wood stain, and I'm going to stain the wood paint sticks. Now I love to use a sponge brush to apply the paint stain. I think it just goes on a lot smoother and a lot faster. Now you can use baby wipes. I've used baby wipes before, and if that's what you have, then that works as well, but I just think that using the sponge brush just makes the process a lot smoother and a lot easier and less messy. Okay, so now I'm going to take my burlap messenger bag that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to hot glue it on the front of the board. So I was originally going to cut the straps, but then I changed my mind and decided to just keep them just in case later on I want to use this bag for something else. So I ended up just stuffing them inside the bag, and I actually like the way it made the bag look. It didn't look so flat up against the board, and it made it look like an actual burlap sack. Okay, so I've cut 2 pieces of ribbon. Now I've cut a smaller piece to go across the burlap sack, And then I cut a longer piece to make my bow. So just cut a piece to go across, long enough to go across the bag, and then whatever size you want your bow, you just cut your ribbon based on that. So here I'm just gonna hot glue the edges, and then I'm gonna tuck the ends sort of underneath the bag so it looks like it's wrapped around. Okay, so nothing fancy when it comes to bows. I am not by any means an expert at making bows. I just basically bring both the ends to the middle and just cross them over, and then I take a piece of string or jute cord and I tie off the middle and knot it in the back. Voila, we have a bow. Okay, so here's my favorite part, adding the florals. Now, I would normally use wire cutters to cut the stems, but I couldn't find it, so I just used my craft scissors. But definitely, to make your life easier and this process go smoother, use wire cutters. Okay, so here is where the wood burning tool comes in. Now, I use this to basically burn holes in the top of the wood so that I can put the wired jute cord in to hang it. Now here's what comes with it. These are the pieces that come with it, which I'm not going to be using any of those. I'm just going to be using the point that is already screwed into the tool, that point right there. And it also came with a stand, but I'm not using any tools because I just want to burn the holes into the top of the board. So I'm taking my chalk marker and I'm just going to mark off where I want the holes to be. So they were about a ½ an inch from the edge. So you see me here measuring how far in they go. So how far in I want it to go. Okay, so I'm just going to keep twisting this like this until it basically burns a hole through the board, basically. Now this thing heats up really fast, and I wish I would have actually shown just a video of how fast this got hot. It didn't even take 5 minutes for it to get this hot. So definitely be really careful when you're using this, because it heats up to 750 degrees, so be very careful. I don't have a drill. Well, I do have a drill, but I just didn't have it handy, so I just decided to use my wood burning tool. And it actually worked great. Now it did create a lot of smoke. The smell was not too pleasant. So yeah, next time I'd probably use a drill, but hey, it's the wood burning tool is another alternative, and I actually found this one at Walmart for $12. Just to add to my craft supplies. I see a lot of DIYs that use this, so I was just happy to add it to my collection and put it to some use for this project. Okay, now once you've actually gotten it to burn all the way through, you're just gonna push it all the way in like I just did and kind of twist it to pass the point so that you can get that clean circle that you see right there. So just stick it all the way in there like I'm doing there, and that's how you're gonna get the clean circle. So here I'm taking the wire jute cord and I'm passing it through the back of the wood where the hole is, and then I'm going to make a knot in the front. Now this is the design that I was going for. If you do not have a wood burning tool or you do not have a drill, all you have to do is just simply glue your cord. In this case, if you're going to glue it, I would say use regular jute cord and not the wired one, because it'll stick better than the wired cord. But yeah, I just had a particular style and idea in my mind, so that's why I went ahead and drilled the holes. But you do not have to do this. You can simply just hot glue your cord to the back of this board and it should hang just as well. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to do is make the welcome sign. Now, I'm still on the fence about this. I don't know if I like it with or without the welcome sign. I think the hanging looks beautiful without it, but then I also love for my front door wreaths or hangings to have a welcoming saying. So I'm a little conflicted. So this step is optional. If you love how it looks without any words, that is completely up to you. Again, I still don't know what I want to do, but here I'm just cutting down the popsicle stick and sanding it down to the size I want. And then I'm gonna go in with the wood stain and I'm going to sort of dry brush it. I'm not going to submerge the sponge brush in the wood stain because I don't want it to be as dark as the board. I want it to be a little bit lighter so that it sticks out. So here I'm just wiping off the excess and just kind of dry brushing it there using the tip of the sponge brush. So just dipping and dabbing off the excess and just dry swiping it. Okay, so I'm just going in with my stencils and my chalk marker and I'm stenciling in the words welcome. Now I decided to use these letters that I got from Walmart because they were smaller. I like the look of the smaller letters as opposed to the ones that I got from Dollar Tree. And I actually like the ones from Dollar Tree better because they have the transparent background, which makes it a lot easier to stencil on your letters. So if you know you're just starting out stenciling, definitely get letter stencils that have a transparent background just to make the process easier. Having the transparent background just allows you to see where you're actually placing your letters, so the end result will, be a lot better. You won't have your letters that are crooked or not centered. So definitely recommend. Okay everyone, I hope you all stayed with me to the end and I hope you enjoyed this DIY. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, bye.